Day 2 of NBA free agency is coming to a close, and the New York Knicks, they did sign Guerschon Yabusele this morning. They have a couple of roster spots to fill. We've heard some rumors, and we're going to go over the top free agents left. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel because if the Knicks make a move, we make a video. And we're almost at our goal of 78,000 subscribers. I need 85 people to hit that sub button. If you love the Knicks and you want free videos every day, subscribe right now. Yo, what's going on, everybody? You're watching Knicks Now by Chat Sports. I am Marshall Green. Let's talk about it. The top free agents left for the New York Knicks to sign, and we're kind of going to focus this as players that are realistic because at this moment, the New York Knicks do not have all that much money to spend. They entered free agency with the taxpayer mid-level exception. They have used that to sign Guerschon Yabusele and build out the bench. They are now hard capped at that second apron because when you use the taxpayer mid-level, that is what happens. Right now, the Knicks have 12 players on the current roster. They got to get up to 14, and they have $3.8 million to do so, meaning they're going to have to sign Mohamed Diawara or James Najee to a rookie minimum deal and then sign a veteran minimum player, or they could sign both those guys to rookie minimum deals and not sign a veteran minimum at all. But I think that is unlikely, and I think that they could look to sign a veteran minimum guy. We'll quickly go over just the top free agents at every single position. Josh Giddey is still out there. I think he's kind of out of the Knicks price range at this point. He's a restricted free agent, meaning any offer he signs with another team, the Chicago Bulls have the right to match that. Chris Paul would be an awesome signing. You kind of need a backup point guard. You don't really have one outside of Tyler Kolek. I guess Jordan Clarkson can play that role a little bit, but I'm not sure Paul was all that interested in the Knicks. Sounds like he wants to stay on the West Coast. Malcolm Brogdon could make some sense, but the Knicks have passed on signing Brogdon time and time again. We heard early on in free agency that Russell Westbrook was a name being linked to the Knicks, but it sounds like the door has been shut on that. Then you got Ben Simmons. Could he be a target? We'll talk about that. You go on to the shooting guards. Quentin Grimes. I would love to have QG back on this team. I'm a major fan of his game, but I think he's going to be signed for a lot more than the vet minimum. Sounds like he wants $25 million. Cam Thomas, a restricted free agent as well. I think he is priced out of the Knicks range. Then you got Dante Exum, the veteran guard, played the last 2 years for Dallas. Interesting player, someone we'll talk a little bit more about. Amir Coffey, probably the best small forward still available. Look, if you can get him for the vet minimum, I would be all in, but I think he might cost a little bit too much. Cody Martin of the Phoenix Suns, then Jabari Walker, Torrey Craig, and Lamar Stevens join him on the best available small forwards left. You go to the top power forwards available, still remaining in free agency. Jonathan Kuminga, he headlines that list. Too expensive for the New York Knicks. Chris Boucher, I'd keep your eyes on him. The Knicks had interest in him dating back to the 2025 NBA trade deadline, just like they did in Jordan Clarkson and Guerschon Yabusele. So I'm not sleeping on that. Trey Lyles is a name to monitor as well. He's got ties to Mike Brown, who sounds like the leader in the clubhouse to be the next head coach for the New York Knicks. I wouldn't hate that signing at all, and I don't think Precious Achiuwa is coming back to this team. So you move on to the centers. I'd love Al Horford. I think he's going to get more than the veteran minimum at this point. The latest we had heard is the Los Angeles Lakers are looking at Al Horford and DeAndre Ayton. So keep your eyes on that. Mo Wagner, a talented player. I'd be interested in him. I think he's going to make more. And Jaxson Hayes, someone I'm just not interested at this point. When it comes to players that I would like to see the New York Knicks target, the number one player for me right now for the veteran minimum deal is a 6'5", 29-year-old guard, Dante Exum. It's the guy that was a lottery pick way back in the day for the Utah Jazz, and I just think he fits a couple of the boxes of what I'm looking for. A guy that could play point guard if needed. He could defend multiple positions as well. He's shown the ability to hit that three-point shot, and he can play alongside Brunson, which is something that I want at another guard spot because he's a really good defender as well. And he's kind of reinvented himself in the NBA with the Dallas Mavericks, because he's been able to hit that outside shot. He knocked down 49% of his threes in the 2023-2024 season. Got a lot of open looks as well, playing alongside Luka Doncic. He shoots the ball really well above the break as well, so that's a benefit for me. The Knicks need to continue to add players that do that. Yabusele does that well. So does Clarkson. They already have a couple of corner shooter guys who need to shoot better. But once again this year, in 18.6 minutes per game for Exum, he shot 43.4% from three. Not the greatest or heaviest shot diet there, just 2 attempts and 2.7 attempts, so about 2.5 attempts per game. But when he takes them, he's been making them, and he can handle the ball, he can control the pace of play, and he can defend. Defense, ball handling, and solid shooter. It's the veteran minimum. It's for about $3 million. You're not going to be asking for too much out of a player, but if you can get a guy that checks a couple of different boxes like Exum does, that's something that I am interested in. So when it comes to the players that are left in free agency, Dante Exum headlines my list of dream free agent targets for the veteran minimum. Shout out to Adam Silver for ruining NBA free agency. I got another player that I know there's going to be some people pissed off about it, but what you're not going to be pissed off is getting some swaggy New York Knicks gear. And you could do it on sale. On sale. Save yourself $1. Maybe send the rest of the Knicks so they can spend it. Chatsports.com/Knicks sale. A bunch of different items over there. Hoodies, shirts, shorts, jackets. This throwback, sideline swag. Get it on sale. Chatsports.com/Knicks sale. I already got mine today. What are you waiting for? All right, grill me in the comments. I already know. He was soft. He got ran out of Philly. He can't play in New York. He can't shoot. He is... Shut your mouth. Just shut your mouth. It's the veteran minimum. It's for $3 million. And if you're telling me I can sign a 28-year-old player at 6'11" and 240 pounds that passes, that runs the floor, that could defend all 5 positions and brings much needed athleticism to the Knicks roster, and he was a former number 1 overall pick, yeah, I would be interested. I don't need Ben Simmons to come to the Knicks to score. I don't need Ben Simmons to come to the Knicks to shoot the 3. What I want in another Knicks player is a lot of what Ben Simmons provides. Can he come to the Knicks and give me 5 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds, or 5 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists? Can he push the pace? Can he handle the ball? Can he run a pick and pop and a pick and roll with Karl Anthony Towns? Can he get out and transition and run? Like, at the bare minimum, if he is a nothing burger on offense, which I think he could be decent there because of his ability to drive, kick, and create for others, what he does on defense would be a major boost for the Knicks off the bench. And again, it's for the veteran minimum. Size, defense, passing, and athleticism. How many boxes do you want the guy to check for the veteran minimum? If there was a player that had size, defense, athleticism, rebounding, and passing, and can shoot, that guy would be a max player. Those players aren't available at this point, and they're not within the Knicks' spending range. Does Ben Simmons make the Knicks a championship contender? Maybe. Does it raise their floor? Maybe. Does it heighten their ceiling? Maybe. There's nothing Ben Simmons on the veteran minimum deal would impact the Knicks in a negative way. I'm in. You can tell me to F off in the comments if you want. Name a free agent you want the Knicks to sign. I've got Dante Exum number 1 and Ben Simmons number 2. If you get either of those guys, I would be absolutely thrilled. Name a player you want the Knicks to sign for the vet minimum, because that's all you got. Make sure you are following me on social media. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram @MarshallGreen_.